anniversary Buddy Walk and Family Festival, which you know is one of the best family events in the Commonwealth, where people with Down syndrome and their families come together to celebrate the lives of our loved ones with Down syndrome. So thank you for being here. And thank you, Heather. We're just so happy to have you here in Boston 25 News. As you may know, our theme this year is called Count Me In. So please, everybody together, can we say it so everybody hears us? Count me in. One more time, count me in. Okay, when people are looking for someone who will stand up for what's right, what can we say? Count me in. When people are interviewing candidates for a job opportunity, what do you say? Count me in. If you want to change the world with a can-do attitude, what do you say? Count me in. That's right. All people with Down syndrome and their families want to be counted and deserve to be included. It's also why we're so happy to have Governor Baker here today, because it shows us that we can count on him too. Woo! It's National Down Syndrome Awareness Month, but what you might not know, it's also National Disability Employment Awareness Month. And employment is very important to our loved ones, as you know. So it's very fitting to have Governor Baker here to highlight what Massachusetts is doing in this realm and the many contributions people with Down syndrome make to the workplace. We are fortunate here in Massachusetts that we've been at the forefront nationwide of progressive policies to give people with disabilities real opportunities to work, build savings, and have critical protections. As the premier Down syndrome organization across the state, MDSC has a new program called Your Next Start. It has its own website, and when we launched it, we've already met with over 150 employers across the state to let them know the true value that people with Down syndrome bring to the workplace. We also have passed some very important legislation, the ABLE Act, which we were thrilled to be with Governor Baker.
Yeah, I got
it. And now you can save for your future just like everybody else. So we also wanted to thank the governor for providing the highest level funding ever for the Turning 22 program. This is an important tool for transitioning individuals with disabilities into adult services. Very, very important. And we know people with Down syndrome are living longer than ever before. So the MDSC not only has to help newer families when they first get a diagnosis, but we have to be there during early intervention, during the school years, during transition, and also during adulthood. And we're working hard each and every day for you, with you, so that you have the important and critical resources that you need. And Governor Baker has been so kind to include an appropriation in the state budget to help fund those many important programs and services. So we are so, so thrilled to have him here today. He is undoubtedly one of the hardest workers at the State House. However, we have two guests I'm about to introduce that the governor now has some competition. We are delighted to introduce these next two individuals who, according to the Metro West Daily News, John Anton and Melissa Riley, are, according to the paper, the most dedicated people at the Massachusetts State House. And we are delighted. We are delighted to have them here today to introduce Governor Baker. Melissa and John.
My name is I have been working at the State House for many years. I'm now working with Senator L'Italian's office, and I'm also a legislative specialist for the Massachusetts Down Syndrome Congress. It was more. It was more than 10 years ago that I helped to advocate for changing the name of the Department of Mental Retardation to the Department of Developmental Services. Today is my great honor to be here to introduce Governor Baker, whose support has helped the Mass Down Syndrome Congress launch the important programs such as our new Your Next Star Employment Initiative that helps people like me to find jobs. Governor Baker, with your leadership, we continue to have amazing accomplishments to celebrate. Thank you.
Can everybody hear me okay? Great. Hi, I am Melissa, and I'm a little nervous. I am so lucky to work in the State House for State Senator Jamie Eldridge, and I love my job. Like John said, our community has so much to celebrate this year because of the Able Act. We, my peers and I, can finally save for our future. It was a big honor to be there when Governor Baker launched the Attainable Savings Plan through MIFA and Fidelity this past May. The governor has been very supportive of the MDSC and the much needed funding for many of our important programs, like our Self-Advocate Advisory Council. And I am so proud to be a member of SAC. Thank you, Governor Baker. We are so happy to have you here with us today. Now, everyone, please join me in welcoming our champion and friend, Governor Charlie Baker.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Did John and Melissa do a great job or what? I just want to say to all the folks in the yellow shirts and all the folks who are here and all the folks who've been part of this walk, you are the champions. You are the ones who keep this issue where it belongs, in front of all of us making public policy. And I just want to say that, yes, it's very important that we as a community count you in, but I want you to know that you can count on all of us up here on the stage to be there for you. And we take these issues very seriously. We know how important your community is to our Commonwealth of Mass. We know the contributions that you and your family members make every single day to make this state great. And we look forward to the opportunities that we'll have in the future to continue to build on the success we've had so far. But mostly today, what I want to say is I hope you all have a wonderful day on such a beautiful day. And it's pretty clear that the weather did not dampen anyone's spirits here. And again, you can count us in to be there for you and to make sure that you have the help and the support that you and your family members need to be successful. God bless.
Good afternoon. My name is Chevy Q. I'm the board chair of the MDSC, and I have the privilege of being with you today. I need to thank Governor Baker for his kind remarks and the fact that he has counted himself in. We appreciate his commitment to giving people with Down syndrome and other disabilities the opportunities to work and the necessary protections so they can live safe and meaningful lives in our community. I'd also like to recognize a number of the dedicated legislators and special guests who essentially bring us together today and bring so much to our cause and purpose. So I'd like to, if I may, I'm going to call their names, ask them to stand, and when I finish, I'd ask that you join me in recognizing their contribution and help. We are pleased to have Representative Brad Jones, the House Majority Leader, with us today. Senator Jason Lewis, Representative Paul Brodeur, Representative Donald Wong, our MDSC honorary board members Janet and Christopher Vinci, and Department of Developmental Services Deputy Assistant Commissioner Victor Hernandez. All of these good folk have counted themselves in as well. I'd like to introduce a special guest that we're fortunate to have with us today. She joins us from Washington, D.C. Sarah Hart Weir is the President and CEO of the National Down Syndrome Society. Under her leadership,